I'm Alexander Beats.
I'm Lonely Child.
I guess me personally, I got back into music about 6 years ago, and yeah, just the journey's been really great. Kind of focusing back and doing what I love, which is wearing bright colors and just inspiring people to dance and have a good time, basically. And just especially working with Lonely Child has been a huge plus. It's upgraded the music in a huge way and brought it to a level where we can really pull from our influences and do all the things that we kind of always dreamed about doing. At least me, specifically as an artist, always wanting to really represent the music I love and do it justice, I guess.
We made the track here. Well, we had the instrumental from collaborator Jinx McGee, who did a lot of the music on the first album. And we came to my studio here, Boogie Wonderland in Austin, and I kept saying, "Alex, we gotta do this song. We gotta do this song."
We had songs in the.
Been working on.
We were working on other songs, and every time I showed him, I was like, I want it to be about like summer and crush. That's like a crush on you, like a crush that you have. And like every day we had our songs we were working on. He's like, "What about today? You want to write it today? Today?"
Every day I was like, we gotta write that song. I'm just ready to write something and not just like produce out existing songs. And so one day we did it, and we went out behind the studio and probably wrote it in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was like 20,
it was
30
just like
minutes.
I always knew.
Just like bop, bop, bop,
just
bop.
like, let's do it. I know when we do it, it's gonna be great.
I had like the first verse-ish worked out, and then Brian basically was like, like this line, and I was like, oh,
just
okay.
downloaded.
I was like, all right, sounds good. Orange Crush, come on.
Classic Orange.
Come on.
I truthfully didn't know there were other flavors.
Yeah, actually, no, I did,
but I like Orange Crush.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say, like Jamiroquai is a big one for me. Daft Punk. I'd say like a lot of hip hop. Like Tribe Called Quest is a huge influence to me. I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
Yo, come on,
Seal.
Come on.
Seal's a big one.
I think one of the things that I really responded to with Alex's songwriting was just the really earnest, literal kind of lyricism. It kind of ends up being poetic despite itself because it's so just literal and it's so stream of consciousness, and it ends up being like the best version of my favorite pop music. It almost reminds me it's like Sting and Michael Jackson and like
right.
Bruce Hornsby and like all these disparate sort of artists and sounds that really, Celine Dion. I mean, it's like pop music in the broadest, like almost Broadway type sense to me. So it's very cinematic, it's very theatrical, and it's very literal.
That's like, it's funny. It's kind of like Crush in its own way, in the where it's like the best of, for me at least, what the song I've always wanted to write, which is like this very like trap hip hop meets like house, like Lizzo, Katy Perry, like weekend summer, club jam. Basically, it's like, and definitely, Jinx McGee had a huge part in that. We shaped that in the beginning, and then again, Lonely Child took it to the next level and like really produced it out and really, kind of composed it from what we had into what it is now and made it, just next level. But so that was like a like most days, if they're not 2-day shoots, this was a 1-day shoot, but it's like like close to 15 hours. And so I jumped into I've always wanted to do choreo. I love dancing and stuff like that. I just never really had time. As an independent artist, it takes a lot of time to even make a song, let alone a music video. But for this record, I was like, what? I really want to do, these are meant for dancing. I really want to do some dance, choreo for these. And so that was the first video we did, actually. And it was meant to be, it's meant to be a lyric video, but it's a cool video on its own. And so basically I hired a choreographer, and since we did it for about 3 weeks. Practiced for about 3 weeks, and then did this video. So.
Well, Crush on You for sure, although I don't think that's apparent without the context of the other music. Crush for sure. Definitely Starlight is one that I'm really excited about because I think that that really does distill a lot of the kind of the like the more the more heavy emotional side of all this stuff, which is definitely there. Yeah, Starlight.
I'm excited for you to come out. To be honest.
You for sure. There, yeah, it's funny. It's like the deep tracks, you know, are those that actually also have the most emotional depth to them. But I think you need that sort of yin and yang of the super pristine, straight ahead pop against the more emotionally heavy stuff, so that people know where you're coming from when you go kind of go out on a limb like that.
Right.
Yeah. Crush on You is definitely surface level, but it's also not. I mean, I don't think it is once you hear the other music, but at least as it stands right now, that's pretty straight ahead.
Right.
Parking lot of my kid's daycare. Let's see. Doing laundry, the occasional dog walk. Neighborhood sushi.
South Congress. You know what I mean?
South Congress. St. Elmo. Still Austin is a really great whiskey distillery. Hang out there.
Let's see. Shoots. The river, you know, on the lake. I like being on the lake.
Barton Springs. All the spots, and then a lot of secret spots that we don't want to share because we don't want them to get crowded.
Just keep checking us out. We got lots on the way, and this is for your viewing pleasure. So hopefully you can see all the love and intention and hard work that went into it.
Yeah, listen with headphones.